Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Conquistador. We had a flawless victory taking out Moctezuma himself. Let's go ahead and continue. Admittedly, I did use some of the healing waters. We gained 200 experience points. Goal completed. Kill Moctezuma. You are knee-deep in the blood of the Aztecs. Quapiatl is dead. Moctezuma is lying among the flowers, spluttering blood, mumbling incomprehensibly to himself, while butterflies idly flutter over his head. He reaches weakly out towards the colorful insects, but they evade his touch. So, finish him off or leave him to die? Let's just finish him off. You walk over to the dying emperor and draw your knife. His eyes are vacant, and he doesn't even seem to notice you. His dazed chattering reminds you of a small child. You lead your knife into his chest and through his heart. His eyes grow wide, and he exhales for the last time. Tepik suddenly looks much older. This is probably the most physical exertion that he has suffered in years. However, he no longer has the deeply troubled air that he has carried about him since the war kicked off. He casts a glance at the Emperor. It is over? The Emperor is dead. The palace suddenly seems very quiet. The muffled sounds of skirmishes make their way into the garden through the opening in the ceiling, but it sounds like the fighting outside is dying down as well. Too many have died here. Peaceful followers have gained morale, and aggressive followers have lost morale. Tepik teeters for a moment, and one of his jaguar warriors grabs his shoulders to keep him on his feet. The chieftain places one hand on the man's shoulder and leans against a stone pillar with the other. So many lives lost. I cannot decide if we should celebrate our victory or mourn our losses. The city is ravaged, and we are honor-bound to help in its restoration. But that will take months. I'm sorry. I should not burden you with my regrets in your hour of victory. Tonight I will throw a feast in your honor, here in the palace. It will be an occasion for reconciliation. Goal started, the feast. None shall forget what you have done for us here. Our people shall benefit from our bond of trust for generations to come. Please, I need some time to myself, to let the events of these past few days sink in. Return for the feast tonight, and I will see that you are generously rewarded for your role in our revolution. As you're leaving the palace, you are intercepted by a Spaniard whose uniform identifies him as a scout under the command of Noriega. Your Grace, Capitan Noriega has sent me to relay a message. He requests your presence in the city's great temple at your earliest convenience. Okay, well. Goal completed. Kill Moctezuma. Let's go ahead and save again. Okay, so we're going to have a big decision coming up. Let's see. I have 265 experience points. Not enough to level anyone up, I don't believe. Nope. Well, that's okay. None of our guys lost equipment. 40, 20, and 28. And I don't think I have any spare. Nope. 25. And 25. Nope. Alright. Alright, goal started. The feast. Let's go. Tenochtitlan Temples. The Great Temple has made it through the war in one piece. Well, geez, I would hope so. It's like a solid mass of stone. Practically. The priests are nowhere to be found, but its jade statues and golden artifacts seem to have been left alone by looters. Captain Noriega is waiting with a squad of his people and a small group of slaves in one of the outer chambers. I'm relieved to see you made it through the fighting in one piece, Almedreda. It seems like the Totonac peoples have conquered the city, but their position remains precarious for now. Tell me, are they planning any sort of celebration for you? Tepik will hold a feast in our honor tonight. Noriega rubs his chin. Then that is when we should strike. You have a whole battalion of Spanish soldiers waiting outside the city. If we can get Tepik away from the majority of his guards during the feast, we can easily dispose of him, and your troops can move in and seize the city in the ensuing chaos. Then Tenochtitlan will be ours, and we can bring this entire region under the control of Spain. We have fought enough battles here. I wish for the Totonac to be allies of Spain, not merely subjects. Noriega raises his eyebrows. Are you certain of this? You've seen how rich this land is. Think of how Spain could benefit from all this gold. With such resources at her disposal, Spain could rule all of Europe. I've made my decision. I will not betray Tepik. Aggressive followers have lost morale, and open-minded followers have gained morale. Goal failed conspiracy. He thinks on that for a while, then he places a hand supportively on your shoulder. Then that is how it will be. I will get to work on establishing trade agreements between our nations. Perhaps it is time you return to Spain and bring word to the king of your achievements here. Until then, enjoy your feast, my friend. You've earned it. Sweet. Goal started conspiracy. Goal failed conspiracy. Alright, let's head to the palace, Tenochtitlan Palace. You return to the palace with all your troops later in the evening. The palace still bears some of the scars of the fighting, but it's been cleaned up surprisingly well, and is in a quite respectable condition for a royal feast. Tepiktoten looks like his old self again, and he's changed out of his jaguar warrior armor and into a very fancy gown that you suspect he's pilfered from Moctezuma's wardrobe. You join him along with a careful selection of the city's highest-ranking nobles in the feast hall and enjoy one of the best meals you've had in a very long time. Gained 100 experience points, gained 12,000 valuables. All expedition members have gained morale. The chieftain turned emperor signals his servants, and they bring out 4 large chests full to the brim with gold and jade and valuable gems and pearls. Your people gasp with delight and there is much clapping and cheering from all around the feast hall. Let's retire for the evening. When everyone is drunk and full from this splendid feast, and it's getting late, you thank the Emperor many times for his hospitality and graciousness, and retire to your own quarters along with your troops. Prices offered by Totonac merchants have improved. Goal started, return to Spain. You've played an instrumental role in resolving the conflict between the Aztec Empire and the Totonac people. Your troops are markedly tired, not just from the night's feast, but from everything they have seen and done. It might be time to return to your ship and sail it back to Spain. Goal completed, the feast. Goal started, return to Spain. Before we do that, we could level up Anacona. We could level up Potley, Pollock, or Ortega. Well, hunting... Well, no, actually, guarding is pretty good, too. Let's go ahead and boost you up. Let's go ahead and get hardened. Do that. And... Hunting is always useful. Alright, let's see what happens when we head to Tenochtitlan Palace. You'll always be welcome in the Imperial Palace in Tenochtitlan. When you return, Tepiktoten takes time out of his busy schedule just to speak to you and catch up on what you've been doing and how it's going. So, I believe at this point we could pretty much continue doing some of the other minor quests that we've haven't completed, if there were any, like the volcanic tunnel, exploring some of these other areas, stuff like that. I think I'm going to head back up to our fortress and get all of our valuables together. I think that would be a good idea. Oh, I just noticed this. What is this? Dead Amazon. You come across the dead body of an Amazon warrior riddled with Aztec arrows. Judging from the surrounding signs of bodies being dragged off, looks like she single-handedly ambushed a group of Aztec warriors during the attack on Tenochtitlan and killed 2 of them before succumbing to her injuries. Kitlali kneels next to her dead sister and puts her hand on the woman's chest. Oh, good God. This was Mioxochitl. She once came to my aid during the battle against the Mixtec before we were cast out from Tenochtitlan. She was a fierce warrior who knew no fear, and should be buried according to the customs of our people. Search her body and move on. Let's bury her according to native customs. You put the woman in a seated position and wrap her in a mortuary bundle. You don't have time to cremate it, as is proper for a warrior who died in battle, so you simply bury the bundle respectfully. Huh. Now I'm kind of wondering if there are any other events around the town. On the other hand, we didn't get any experience for that. Well, maybe we should take a look around. Alright, we'll camp for the evening here. Nothing left to herbalize. Oh. Let's arrange a memorial service for Coyotl. The death of an expedition member always hurts morale. Wow. Pedro can do that. And Julio, you can repair broken equipment. Anna, you can get on patrolling. And Anacauna is... Was she? No, she's always been down there. Yeah, that's right. No, actually, I think it did... Did it? It seems like it's changed the sorting order. I don't know. Let's go ahead and camp. Gain 6 wood, gain 12 meat. All expedition members have gained morale. Coyotl has been laid to rest. Julio Barreto has salvaged 2 pieces of equipment. Ooh, I like that. Let's go ahead and give that to Gabriella. Boom. Nice. All right. Is there something over here? Yes, there is. Interesting. I did not know about these events. Dead Aztec. You come across the dead body of a warrior who must have been injured in the fighting in Tenochtitlan and attempted to make her way out back home, only to collapse and bleed out in the wilderness. Let's bury her according to native customs. Put the woman in a seated position, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Don't see any other events over here. Let's go ahead and camp. Nothing of interest nearby. But Pedro can get to hunting, and Julio can get to hunting. All right, we're still at we're at 95% hunting. There's nothing else that we can increase, but whatever. Gained 165 valuables and 19 meat. Wow. So I suppose this would have been an opportunity to gain probably a couple pieces of equipment and stuff like that. I don't think I really need any more herbs, so I'm not going to go get those. Alright, let's start by heading up to Cuautitlan. Alright, so there were 2 people that we could visit. Nothing up that way. Two little events in the field. Let's go that way. Wonder if there'll be any other events. Certainly nothing else to do here at the still smoking farms. I got to preserve 2, so you can go do that preserving. Gain 3 medicine, gain 2 rations, and 13 meat. Wait, what's... Oh, a corpse. Oh. It is actually on the map. Is there anything else? We could always get some more experience points by destroying Papantli, but no, that would be terrible of me. Dead Totenac Champion. You come across the dead body of a jaguar warrior. Judging from the tracks in the mud and the signs of battle, it appears the warrior chased a wounded Aztec into the wilderness, only to be ambushed and slain by 3 to 4 enemy warriors. Let's bury him according to native customs. Interesting. I did not know about all these little events. Off the road there. You can go back to hunting. Not that it's necessary. 6 rations and 3 meat. Let's visit here. Despite the Totenac occupation, life goes on in some form in Cuautitlan's market. They still have preposterous prices. I'm not going to trade anything. Go ahead and leave. Alright. Well, let's just go directly to our fortress. Does not appear to be... Oh, no, there's a corpse down there. Let's go visit that corpse. Just to see what it might be. Dead Totenac. You come across the dead body of a warrior who must have left the fighting in Tenochtitlan with severe injuries and found his end in the wilderness on his way back home. Let's bury him according to native customs. Doing some good works out here. Back to our fortress. You can hunt. Gained 121 valuables. Alright, let's go. So yeah, I knew what happened if you betrayed the Totenac, so I was rather curious what would happen if you didn't betray them. So it's nice to see that chain of events. And I think that this is probably going to be the last episode of this Let's Play, since all that's really left is heading back to our fortress so that I can get all of our gold and then head to Spain. Now, if we get into a battle along the way, that will probably be the end of the episode, so... Let's actually go see if anything has changed here. Nope, we can still just attack the settlement. I have no interest in doing that. It's kind of funny that we could still do that. I will detour for pigs. I will detour for pigs. Piggies are important. Nothing better than ham. Gained 14 meat. I'll visit Zalapa, see if anything is different there as well. Alright, let's see. Let's go visit here again. Anything different? Anything I should know about? Nope. Let's go ahead and pray. I have no idea if this does anything, but might as well. Might as well get our last bit of oil, just in case it gives me... Ooh, +3. That's nice. Let's visit your barracks, perform a head count, and we still have 500. Deposit resources. Why is there no way to get this faster? Alright, let me put this on a... Oh, that surface isn't good. Come on. Well, this is going to take a little bit. I think any village that I come through on my way back, I'm going to try and get all of the food that I can. I mean, not food, all of the valuables that I can. Stop moving, mouse. Do it faster, do it faster. Alright. Oops. Mouse keeps moving on me. There really needs to be a better way of doing this. That's definitely something that I hope they improve when they come out with Expeditions Vikings, which, seriously, was there anyone who doubted that that would be the next one? Let's get all this food. But I am looking forward to it. I will definitely be doing a Let's Play of that. Alright. We've got all of our stuff, 624 food. We've been in the New World for 531 days. Let's go ahead and put our horses to pasture. Let's go ahead and visit Zalapa. Oh, wait, nope. Actually, let's visit the market here first. Let's trade. How much medicine would it cost for all of that? What about rations? 282? You know what? Let's just do that. Well, let's just do the food. 282 food. We're not going to be using that much food. There we go. Alrighty. Off on our way back to the New World. The Old World, whatever. Same difference. Hey, Totenac merchants! Let's trade with them. Your reputation among the Totenac is good, so the merchants offer you very generous prices. So they have 1950 normal supply of, well, you know what? Let's go with medicine. How much can we get for all of that? Let's trade. And you know what? Leave them alone. No, not that. Anna. Boink, boink. There we go. Alright, Zalapa again. Ignoring the herbs, don't need herbs. Ignoring the chest, don't need that. Now you're just taunting me, game. Any piggies, looking for piggies. Looking for piggies in all the wrong places. I know, that was just silly. Can't visit the palace. Let's trade. They have got a high supply of valuables. They've got... Alright, let's... how much can we get for all of that? Oops. Alright. There's that. Alright, not all of that. That is not good. Alright, how about that? And medicine. I'll take it. Alright. No piggies around. Alright. I think I'll manually move out of the town just because of how little movement I have left. There we go. Alright. Explore nearby caverns. Sure. Anna, explore nearby caverns. Guarding is at 94%. That's good. That is good. I like that. Nothing to preserve. Let's camp. Gain 14 meat and 9 metal. Not that I need the metal, but, you know, hey, I might as well. So that's a swamp village. That's the pearl fishers. But that is the port. That is what I want. I do not see any piggies, though. No piggies? No piggies. I want piggies. Alright. Let's see. How about we get off... Nope. There. We are in the jungle, which is good for hunting and guarding. And Anna, you go ahead and patrol again. And we'll camp. Gained 14 meat. I don't know why that is still yellow. I mean, I don't have any other quests. Maybe if we do that. Okay, yeah, now it's not the active marker anymore. Piggies, why you no be around? I want more meat. Want some more delicious ham before we leave. Making our way into the swamps now. And, well, I can't really pass up, herbs that are just right there, literally. Let's go ahead and camp. Gain 14 meat. Let's go ahead and get that. 12 herbs. Might as well get these. I don't think it makes any difference. 8 wood in the grand scheme of things, but I'll take the herbs. All right. Well, I can't turn that down. 7 more wood. No piggies, though, which is... Oops, getting close to the end of our trail. Go ahead and get off there. Alright, you go ahead and do some herbalism, and you do some herbalism as well. Everyone else is doing good stuff. Yep. Let's camp. 12 meat. It's not too bad. I wonder if... Yeah, I think we're gonna get back with just over 100 rations, which is pretty nice, actually. La Maria Teresa. The Maria Teresa is safely moored at a modest pier constructed to service the ships bringing people and cargo to Fortaleza de Gutierrez. A small contingent of Spanish soldiers from Santo Domingo are garrisoned here to guard the pier. Continue. The ship is still in good condition and you can leave whenever you like. Of course, returning to Spain without achieving anything significant would not inspire a warm welcome. Let's cast off and return to Spain. Are you sure you want to leave Mexico and return to Spain, ending your expedition? Return to Spain, I said!
With our long quest at an end, the time had finally come for us to return to Spain. Our journey home was quiet and uneventful, and in those silent days, we had plenty of time to contemplate what we had undergone and to think of memories of home. When we finally sighted the coast of Spain, we understood that we were not the same people who had left so long ago.
Well, no, we've got 6 new people.
No matter what lay before us, our life would never be the same.
I think 6. Something like that. Maybe more.
When we showed the king the overflowing treasures in our hall, he was beside himself with excitement. A lavish banquet was held in our honor,
Sweet.
And all were impressed by our chronicles of the New World. As reward, our Capitan was granted a prestigious title and bestowed with rich lands outside the capital. The rest of us were likewise well rewarded with lands and titles.
What about Kitlali and Anacauna?
Thanks to the leadership of our Capitan, our Compañía returned to Spain even larger than when we had departed. Among the bourgeoisie, news spread like wildfire of our exploits, and soon many people flocked to our side. But even as we grew in numbers and prestige, those of us who had been there from the start held on to our special bond. We had been the catalyst that brought about the collapse of the once mighty Aztec Empire. From travelers, we heard that with Moctezuma slain, some peace returned to the New World. We knew, however, that the peace was temporary, and that our achievements would never earn us esteem with our countrymen. In time, others would follow us, and perhaps not be such allies to the Totonac as we were. But come what may, they would always remember us as their friends and allies.
We could always go back. Yeah, so, that's the, ending. Okay, you could, like, fade out and do something different other than just showing the... There we go, okay. So that was Expeditions Conquistadors. Expedition Conquistador, just singular. It's a very good game, very enjoyable. I like the combat system. Took me a little bit to get used to it, but once I figured out something that worked for me, and of course got some experience under our belt, it wasn't easy, I would say. But I mean, the later battles weren't too difficult. I mean, there were some times when I was worried about people going down, but it did get to a point where I wasn't really worried about losing anymore. So it became more of a, am I going to get a flawless victory or just a victory? Am I going to have to heal someone up afterwards, or am I not going to have to heal anyone up? Am I going to lose some equipment, or am I not going to lose any equipment? So, but overall, very enjoyable. Let's actually take a look at the codex, see if we got everything. Yep, codices unlocked, 24 out of 24. I'm not actually going to read through all of these, but, there's a lot of Liz in here. Interesting. Are there... There are not any of the other, deities listed. But yes, I very much enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to, Expeditions Vikings when it comes out. I will definitely be doing a Let's Play of that. Not necessarily right away. I mean, chances are I'll be in the middle of some other games at the time. But probably pretty quickly after whatever I'm working on, I'll be starting that up. So look forward to that, especially if you enjoyed this one. If you didn't enjoy this one, you're probably not watching this video, and so you don't care. But I'm definitely interested to see what they do with that. I mean, there's a lot of different places that you could go with that. It could be, an expedition to Vinland, North America. I kind of feel like they might be avoiding that just because they already had one game that was Europeans versus Native Americans, and I kind of think that they might try to avoid that. So another thing that they might do, I mean, this is all just, me speculating here, is, the Vikings invading the British Isles. That could definitely be fun, setting up the Danelaw. And I kind of suspect that might be the more likely option. But that'll definitely be fun. I would enjoy that very much. And of course, other possibilities might be Vikings heading down into Central Eastern Europe, setting up. What were the Holmgarther or the one farther south around Kiev, which the Rus, I guess, I can't remember what the name was. Anyway, so. Regardless of what they do, I think that'll be quite fun. Yeah, again, I had a very enjoyable time with this. I liked seeing what the story differences were with a female leader versus a male leader. I've seen Grimmeth play this game through entirely, Death Evan play through this entirely, and J John Jeremy only do Hispaniola, which he really should finish it up and do the rest, because I think the New World is a lot more interesting than just Hispaniola. Although, I mean, you can't really go wrong with Esteban and his awesome beard. One other possibility in the future is to return to this game and kind of do an evil run where you kill and slaughter throughout the Americas and just try to amass as much gold as possible. I'm not playing the Steam version, so I didn't get any of the achievements. That might be something that I might want to do off screen just to see what I can do, or try loading up these saves in Steam version. It's kind of a shame that there's no way to, I purchased this on GOG, so I can't transfer this to Steam. I'd have to repurchase it. Not that that'd be that big of a deal, because it's not that expensive, but anyway. I hope you all enjoyed it. I look forward to another Let's Play, and I don't know what I'll be doing next, but I don't know. It'll probably be something that won't take nearly as long to upload. I'm pretty confident saying that. But yeah. See you all in the next Let's Play. Thank you all for watching.